welcome back to Indy 100. I have our special guest here, and the special guest is also a lifelong friend of mine. We're celebrating 20 years of sisterhood and friendship. So welcome Chantal Maurice to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, most definitely, Chantal. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do? How are you an artist here in Atlanta?
Yes, so once again, thank you for having me.
Of course.
My name is Chantal Maurice. I am an actress and an acting coach, and also a dancer and a dance teacher. But acting is my day job. That's what I do. I'm currently on a series called Wicked City. We've got 6 episodes, season 1, on a platform called All Black. And I also own an acting studio, Co-Star Coaching, where I help actors. I coach them for auditions. I teach scene study classes, and I help get them the opportunities that they need to elevate their acting careers.
Wow, seems like Chantal Maurice is doing a lot here. So tell us, Chantal, how did you choose Atlanta as a place for you to expand on your artistry?
Wow. So honestly, to be completely honest, I didn't choose Atlanta. Atlanta chose me. I chose New York. After college, I moved to New York for 7 years, and that's where I started working in television. There, I booked shows like Quantico, Mr. Robot, Blue Bloods, Limitless, and a couple others. But I actually had a pretty bad car accident in 2018 in Barbados. And because of that accident, I had to come home to South Carolina, where I'm from, just to recover from that accident. And in that time period, everything kind of shifted, and it was like Atlanta was the next step. I really wanted to go back to New York because that was my home, and that's, I felt like, if you don't make it in New York, like you don't make it anywhere. And I did have success in New York, but I just wanted something else, and the TV film industry in Atlanta was booming 2017, 2018.
It is.
So all roads just kind of shifted, and once I moved here, my career literally just went to the next level.
It's for sure. So tell us, our people, a little bit about some of the struggles that you encounter as being an artist, speaking on your mental health, and how do you stay, as abreast as you can with all of these different work that you're doing. It seems like it can be a little tolling on your mind. So how is that?
I think that a lot of people don't realize, especially because of social media, most people are only posting and sharing their highlights. But as an actor, 85 to 95% of your job is being told no. So Malcolm Jamal Warner, who played Theo on The Cosby Show, he just said that he gets 85% rejection. So he auditions, and 85% of the jobs that he auditions for, as someone who's been in the industry over 30 years, he gets told no. So we deal with a lot of rejection, and it's nothing personal. It's not that you're not talented. It could just be, you're too short, you're too tall, you don't fit with the other actor, you don't have chemistry with someone, you remind the casting director of their ex-husband, and so now she's upset. It's a whole, it's a lot of different things that can happen. So I think that one of the most important things that I would tell actors or new people, or people who are thinking about becoming actors, is you really have to do this because you love it. I always tell people, especially actors that I work with, if you can see yourself doing anything else, go do that, right? Because this industry, you have to do it because you love it. If you want to be famous, there are so many other ways that you can become famous so much faster than trying to have an acting career, especially nowadays. So, yeah, just the rejection, but like I said, not taking it personally, because it never means that you're not talented. I mean, unless you just are trash and you're not a good actor.
Sometimes you could
but
be.
Most of the time, you're a good actor, you're trained, you know what you're doing, and it's just not your role. So I like to tell a lot of my students and actors that work with me is that whatever is for you will never miss you.
That's exactly right. So tell me a little bit about what inspired you to start doing your workshops and your self-tape company. What led you to start assisting us actors?
Yeah. So in New York, like I said, I was booking television, which was great. Like I was super excited, but I had so many questions. Specifically being a Black woman, a lot of the hair, makeup departments on those shows are white people. So you walk into the hair and makeup trailer and they don't know what to do with your hair. hair. They got your makeup. Your skin looks white. You look like you belong in a casket, and just all types of crazy stuff that I encountered while working on these like amazing shows. But I was just like, I wish that I could talk to other Black women who are working in television and just ask questions, sit down and learn. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to find that. I wasn't able to connect with those people. So I wanted to give other people what I wish I had early on in my career. So and then people just started they started to come to me the more I started working on TV, and they're like, oh my God, I saw you on this episode, I saw you on this TV show, can you help me? And at first I really didn't want to. I had no interest in helping other actors because there's this old saying that says, those who can't do teach, which is a horrible saying. It's not true at all, because teaching is also a craft. Like, in order to teach someone, in order to really, for me to educate you, for you to understand, get it, grasp it, and then to excel in your own career, like that's a skill in itself. So once I found out that I had a knack for that, it was like kind of just the perfect combination, because that allowed me to, in addition to being an artist, now I can be an entrepreneur and also work for myself. So when I'm not on set, when I'm not filming, I'm helping other actors, which in turn still helps me, because you always have to be learning consistently.
Exactly. Always be open to learning every single day. I always say that. So lastly, what is maybe some feedback or ways that you can be successful as an artist here? You have any feedback for our viewers on what a successful artist looks like here in Atlanta, or how to get to be a successful artist like yourself?
Yeah. The first thing that I would say is define what your definition of success is. I think sometimes people think that in order to be a successful actor, you have to be at the same level as Denzel. So there are celebrity actors, and then there are also working actors. A lot of working actors are not household names, meaning you don't know their name. You may see their face, they may look familiar, but you may not know their name. But that's what they do. They work on different films, theater, and television shows. So I would say define what success is for you, because whatever success is for you may not be what it is for the person sitting next to you. So figure that out first, and then also just find where you fit in the industry, right? Everybody's not going to be on television. Some people are. Some people are going to find their success in YouTube and social media. Some people are going to find their success on stage. Some people are going to find their success hosting or in different ways. So I think just figure out like what's for you, what would you like to do, and create your own version of success off of that. But what I do recommend is actors start with training classes, whether that's at a community theater, whether that's at a conservatory, on the college level, or independent acting studio. Or if you can't afford any of that, just read plays. You can read plays, you can read scripts, all of that's free. You can find those things free online. So I think that training is the first step, and then getting yourself out there. So everybody has a phone. It doesn't matter what kind of phone you have. If you have a phone, you can create content. So you have to create your own content to start just giving yourself the opportunity. So you don't want to wait for someone to give you the opportunity nowadays. Take your phone and create your own opportunities. Maybe you're creating your own skits, maybe you're creating your own show, maybe you're creating just a monologue. Anything, you have to start creating.
Sounds like a lot of good feedback that all of you have received as viewers. Thank you so much, Chantal. Listen, you all, do not go far. Chantal has a little bit more for us, and we have to figure out how we can keep in touch with her. Don't go far. You're watching Indy 100. Welcome back. I am here with one of my closest friends, aka my sister Chantal Maurice, who is extra talented and just finished telling us a lot about what it's like to be an artist here in Atlanta, also inspiring us as actors to be more cognizant of what we're doing and also creating our own placement here in this industry. So Chantal, tell us, I'm asking everyone that comes on the show today, since it's Black History Month, what is it like to be a Black artist in America?
Specifically speaking, as an actor, and one of your guests previously said this, I think that right now is such an interesting time because content is the forefront of the culture. And a lot of that content is Black content. That's the forefront of the culture. So I think right now, specifically being a Black actor during this time period, there are a lot more opportunities, and that doesn't go unnoticed to me. So, when you look at Hattie McDaniel, the first African-American woman to win an Oscar, she could not even sit in the same room as the rest of the guests.
So true.
She was kept separately, and she won an Oscar. And now times are very different. So for me, with my brand, CoStar Coaching, I created, I wanted to create something that honored those actors that came before me. And so I created these shirts that have iconic Black actors on them. You're in our shoot, a part of our shoot.
Great shirt.
And that was my way of paying homage and respect to the artists and the actors who paved the way
For us.
That's the reason why I'm able to do this today. So that doesn't go unnoticed to me. I'm very grateful for that. And I do feel like we do have a responsibility in our storytelling, right? Like,
We do.
the revolution is always televised.
Always.
in story, in storytelling, specifically in storytelling. So I think that we have a duty and a service to tell certain type of stories, and even just being Black on camera, authentically Black, telling different Black stories. For so long, there's only been 1 to 2 type of Black men, 1 to 2 type of Black women that have been showcased on television specifically. And now it's so beautiful because we see all of us on TV. Like, everybody's like, okay, it's this whole diversity thing, right? So now it's like, no, we have to showcase, what does Black life look like? And we're not a monolith, right? We deserve to have all types of horror films, love movies, anthology series, everything. You don't have to like everything, but we as a culture deserve to have everything, because we're not a monolith who just likes one type of content.
Very interesting, Chantal. Thank you so much. Tell the people where they can follow you, where they can do business with you, where can I be coached by you, what can I do, how can I see you?
Yeah, how can you see me? I'm gonna start with that one.
Okay.
So right now you can currently watch me on a series called Wicked City.
Oh, it's good.
It's on. We've got season 1 on All Black, and it's starring Vanessa Bell Calloway, also Columbus Short. It's about 5 Black witches living in Atlanta, so y'all have supernatural powers.
Yeah.
And also on Valentine's Day, I have a special movie coming out starring comedian Country Wayne, and it's directed by Carl Payne, who played Cole on Martin.
That's right.
And it's called Strange Love. So it is a very quirky, funny, fun movie for Valentine's Day about a man falling in love with a ghost.
All
okay,
right.
so that comes out on Amazon Prime on Valentine's Day. You can follow Wicked City All Black on Instagram, Strange Love the movie on Instagram, and as far as me, you can follow me on Instagram, ChantalMaurice.com. It is Chantal, not Chantel. We don't tell because snitches get stitches, right? So it's Chantal.
Oh my.
Yep, ChantalMaurice.com. And my acting studio is CoStar Coaching. You can find us on Instagram, CoStar_coaching. Our website is CoStarCoaching.biz.
That sounds good to me. Tell them how they can find that shirt, baby, for the Black History Month shirt.
Yes, the Black History Month shirt, Black Actor Pioneers. You can go to my website, CoStarCoaching.biz, click on store, and shop.
And shop away. Thank you so much, you all. We have an excellent clip here that shows a little bit more about what Chantal Maurice has to offer for us. So watch it here and stay tuned. I got a little bit more for you. Thank you.